Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and turn on notifications so that you will receive alerts when there are new episodes. Go get it.
That's what I tell them. I've been grinding for so long, I wake up and chase my goals. I go out and I go get it. Hot or cold, that's all I know. I don't succeed, then I don't breathe. Success, what does it mean? If I conquer all my goals, then I'm living out my dream. Dig deep, go out and get it. Success Chronicles. Compete until it's finished. Success Chronicles. Go take care of your business. Success Chronicles. It's deeper than just winning. Success Chronicles.
What's up, everybody? We are here with my guy, Darius Nelms, Fade God Premium, Mr. Fade God,
That's
all
me.
of the aliases, author, no,
Yeah.
but just here to hang out and highlight with him. Great guy doing some great things, and he has something that he just recently released, and I wanted to come on and just show him some love and support. So to let you guys know about it so that y'all can go get it too, the greatness and what he has going on. So first, my man, it's good to see you. Thanks so much for taking the time to hang out with me.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Well, tell them a little bit about who you are, your background, and what it is you do.
Okay. My name is Darius Nelms. Now my profession, my vocation, I am a barber by trade, a barber extraordinaire, as some may put it. I've been barbering for almost about 10 years now. And so I've I've been doing that, and I've really dove off the deep end in that profession, and just really been honing in on the craft, on top of having my own alkaline water business. So I'm pushing alkaline water as well in conjunction with my premium Fade League barbershop, and we have beard and hair care products. And now I just, finished my first acclaimed book, that a lot of my friends have kind of been saying that I should write, just based off of the stimulated conversations that we've had. And so based off of the things that the way that I think about certain things, I've put it down on paper. And so I'm extremely excited to, for everybody to experience this different book reading journey, if I can put it that way.
That's good, man. So barber, alkaline water, and tell us the name of that.
Premium H2O.
Yeah, premium H2O water bottle.
Yep.
I only have some of that around. I was looking around to see if I had one here so I could show it to the people. But I know it's in a different room. But also products that you have as well. Yeah.
Beard and hair care products. So with my barbershop, I focus on scalp, skin, and hair. And so the products that I offer are tailored for the beard and for the hair and the scalp. From shampoo products to my own, beard kits that I make, and things of that sort. So that I have that online and in my barbershop on hand as well.
There you go. Well, let's dive into the book. I just want to give you an opportunity to, just kind of promote that. Like I said, since it's new and here, I copped my copy.
That's it.
I got mine right there. Your morning coffee. Talk to us about the process of that. How was the process of creating that? First off, how the idea sparked. What was the process, and then now that it's out, how's that been for you?
Yeah, so I'm an avid reader. I study a lot, and when I'm not at the shop, I really find solitude in reading and writing, doing those different things. And so the idea just came about because I had so much material that I had wrote down from my own study time, and just really being in a place to where I can think. I had wrote so much over the span of months up to a year that once I realized how much I had wrote, I was like, hey, I can do something with this. And so I had kind of given the idea a little bit of entertainment, but I never jumped in doing it so quickly. I just kind of was looking at it. I'm like, okay, I can do something with it. And then I said, well, let me create some cover art for it. And so I got that done. And, it's just kind of like one step after another. Like you kind of
see, that's where you messed up, because then you had to just do it.
You had to do it then. So I saw the cover and I'm like, okay. I showed it to my wife, and she was like, this is a dope cover. This is a dope cover for the book. And so I'm like, okay, I already have the written material, so I don't necessarily have to write at this exact moment. It's already done. And so just kind of going through the editing process and things like that to make sure everything was A1 was something that I did. And so once I got that ball rolling, I had another idea. It's like one idea after another. I had another idea of having a podcast coincide with the book, which I had never seen. I mean, you see people have podcasts, or you'll see people write books. It's usually one or the other. It's usually never two as like a unit. You know what I'm saying, or in unison. And so I said, hey, I could have the actual book itself, but within the book, I could add a QR code on each page. And so for commentary and clarity on what I've written, people can scan that QR code and it'll take them to the podcast.
Yeah.
And so once you go to the podcast, it'll say page 1. So that means after you read page 1, you listen to the page 1 episode on the podcast. And so that kind of just provides further commentary and clarity to the reading experience itself. You know, you can listen to it on the go, very similar to an audio book, but instead of just reading what I've written, I'm actually explaining how I've reached that conclusion, which is what makes it different and unique, because you're kind of getting my further perspective on what it is that I've written.
Man, so good, so good. And I'll kind of show the audience, you know, kind of,
Sure.
if you don't mind,
Sure.
open up the, don't give them too much.
That's
there it is.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, hey, oh,
hey. Yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
Let me entice you a little bit. Get you
just
in
a
there.
little bit. And
Yeah.
so even with the concept around the book, I really exercised brevity. I wanted to be very short and concise. I didn't want to take up much time with reading, because I know it's a lot of people that like to read, but then there's people that's like, reading isn't really my thing. I mean, some people that like that. But nonetheless, I know that we live in a distracted world where we're just so consumed with social media, different digital outlets. I mean, we have YouTube. We have all of these different things where we can consume information, and I respect that. And so I just wanted to make sure that what I put out is not long-winded. It's not something that takes up much of your time, but it's short enough to where it's wisdom-filled and driven, and it's power-packed to where it can kind of just give you some provoking thoughts to kind of think about throughout the day, as you're just kind of like, you know, you're going through your day, you got some downtime, and you need something to think about. Yeah. The shortness of this book on each page will definitely be that think piece for you.
Well, you know, just, you know, I know your background, I know your journey, I know the grind, I know the work you've put into it, I know the mindset, I know the attitude that you have towards, I know the business mind, the business acumen. Like, I know all of those things about you, but you know, a lot of people that may be listening or watching may not know all of those things. And so I'd love for you to share, you know, just thinking about your journey and where you are now in that journey. What's one tip for success that you could give people that are striving to do, you know, some of the things that you've done? You know, not only have you become, you know, a professional barber and you know, have, you know, alkaline water and products and a book, you know, like it's a number of things, not just one, right? And so what's a tip that you could give somebody that's striving to be, you know, in your shoes or do some of the things that you're doing?
Man, my uncle, he's always told me to be persistent and consistent. That's what my uncle has always taught me coming up. And so taking that concept, it may seem very broad, but in whatever you lend yourself to, make sure that you're persistent in it. Make sure that you're consistent in it to the best of your human ability. Because when you start something, I even write about it. It might not be it's not in this book. I think it's actually in volume 2, because I got a volume 2 that'll drop as well. But I think in volume 2 of the book, it talks about perfection. Like, don't wait till something is perfect to get started. Sometimes you just need an idea to be sparked to make your first move, and to just kind of just get out there and test yourself, test the waters, just see if what you're doing is a good fit for you, not letting your hands be idle. So, you know, just with that tip of success, it's just a matter on you know, whatever it is that's in your mind to do, give it a try. You know, we have one life, and so I think that it should be used for good use and good purpose. to chase the things that your heart desires, of course, within reason, to make sure that you are persistent and consistent in everything that you do.
I love it, man. I love it. Be persistent and consistent.
Word to my uncle.
Word to Unc.
Yeah, word to Unc. Yeah, yeah.
That's good. Well, as we close, man, I'd love for you to get an opportunity to share with the audience where they can go follow you and check you out and, get the products, get the
For sure.
book, and
For
show
sure.
you some love. And I promise you guys, please take time to do that. You will not be disappointed. So where can they go check you out, my man?
Yeah, so I'm on Instagram at Fade God Premium. So FADEGAWD Premium. That's my Fade God is my barber name. That's kind of what I've adopted over the years, and so I've kind of stuck with that name. Everybody that has known me pretty much, especially the last 10 years of my life, they know me as Fade God. So I've kind of stuck with that name. But you can find me on Instagram at Fade God Premium. And the book you can find on Amazon, Under Your Morning Coffee by Darius Nelms. And in this book, each page can be read in less than 8 seconds. And each podcast episode can be listened to in under 3 minutes. So I'm not here to take up much of your time. I'm just here to help spark some good thoughts and stimulating thoughts for your day, so that we can think better and we can live better.
Well, there it is. Again, thanks so much for taking the time to do this hangout and highlight session on the Success Chronicles. Truly appreciate it, and I wish you continued success.
You as well. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, thank you guys for checking out this session. We'll see you next time. God bless.
See you. Peace.
Go get it.